It's still not. I still not used to seeing Aaron Rodgers in a Pittsburgh uniform. The helmet looks kind of goofy on him. It looks man big on him, but he's balling, man. Like he's showing the Steelers like, hey, this is what it looks like when you have a competent quarterback on your roster. Like we can get this ball to all these different guys. We can feature some of these guys. Calvin Austin is, when he's not hurt, he looks like a regular receiver out there. Move. I mean, this is his best game of the season. He wasn't really getting the ball. They were trying to spread it around a lot, um, but we're also seeing like, so I wonder what that team would look like if they could have kept George Pickens. If it would have been Pickens and Metcalf, like that would have been crazy, especially with Aaron Rodgers. But like we're seeing with Pickens, he is a number one receiver. Like he has that caliber. Like, and he just needs a half decent, competent quarterback. Not saying that Russell was competent and he's good, but like obviously you're getting Russell towards the end of his career. They never did nothing to kind of produce or draft or develop a new quarterback. And that's why they are scrounging for veterans every single season. And they still haven't, well, they drafted Will Howard, so maybe he will be the future, but they're not investing the right kind of picks on getting a quarterback, and it's kind of showing. Right. Other than that, in the NFL, the Lions lost kind of surprisingly, right? So that loss gave actually the Packers an edge in the division. One because we beat them, but also the fact that the Packers only have one loss means that they have a higher win percentage. Who else? Who else? Yeah, the Eagles lost again, right? So the Eagles lost two in a row. Um, probably for the first time in a long time. So they lost to the Giants though, and they go against the Minnesota Vikings. So who I'm rooting for, and it's crazy that I'm rooting for them. But you can only guess who I'm probably rooting for. It's weird because I guess the Eagles winning would help my division, help our team in our division, but I ain't got time to be rooting for no damn Eagles, man. I can't do it. I'm just gonna root for Justin Jefferson to do well. Let's see. The Bills lost for the second time in a row. And it was kind of shocking that they lost again. But I think they gotta get some things right. They do gotta improve some aspects of that defense. The Colts are looking like they're making me eat my words. The Colts looking like they are for real. They moved to 5-1. The best team in the NFL right now, though, is probably the Buccaneers because of Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, if I had to stop the season after 6 games, Baker Mayfield is the MVP, man. Baker Mayfield is balling, and he's throwing to his four, fifth, six wide receivers. He's not even throwing to his top guys. His top three guys are hurt right now. Mike Evans might play this weekend, but without Evans, without Godwin, and then Ed Buka, who's been killing, Ed Buka got hurt, right? So, but the Buccaneers are still getting it done, and I would say that yeah, he's definitely the MVP if the season ended today. Packers were able to squeak by the Bengals. I'm happy for it. It looks like that running game is starting to get going. It looks like our line is starting to get healthy. We got some receivers coming back pretty soon. Christian Watson will be back sooner than you know it. But it looks like last week was the first time they really started to like really utilize Matthew Golden. They need to do that, man. I don't know why we're not doing that. I think this offense, I like that they get it to the open guy, but they need to feed Tucker Craft. They need to feed Matthew Golden and they need to feed Romeo Dobbs. That's enough receivers. You can supplement with some passes to Dontavian Wicks. You can get Savion Williams involved, whatever. But like in terms of your primary targets, and right now it needs to be Dobbs, it needs to be Tucker Craft, and it needs to be Matthew Golden. And because you didn't draft Matthew Golden in the first round just to have him as a gadget player. And I mean, he made a couple clutch catches, couple clutch moves. He's still looking for his first touchdown, but we balling out, man. We balling out. But what do you think about this week's episode? What do you think about the NFL right now? What's going on in the league? What do you think about this new show? If you haven't seen it yet, Wayward. How you feel about that show? If you haven't checked it out,